kids, big kids, little kids, comic books and toys for all the girls and boys.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hi.
Adam, McKenna, and
Hi.
Kayla here, and we're going to do some drawing. So if you want to draw along with us, get out your markers or pencils, crayons, some paper. Just remember that drawing is supposed to be fun. Don't worry about making mistakes. We'll just try to go as slow as we can. You could always pause and go back. But today we're gonna start off this first one with a drawing of Punk Taco, which is a character that McKenna and I created. And let's get started. So when I draw Punk Taco, I'm gonna start with
like an oval shape.
With like a curve here. So it's not gonna go all the way though. Pay attention, like that. See, you didn't follow along with me. And then I'm gonna leave a space in the center, and I'm gonna come down with another shape like that. You want to start over? Yeah. Here. I'll let you catch up first. All right.
Like this, Dad?
Yep.
This?
The reason I leave that space there is because I leave a little space so the cheese could hang down over his forehead. So this is how I'm going to draw the cheese. Hold on, wait a second.
Like a little circle.
No, it's not a circle. It's a lot of curves in Punk Taco. So see, this first shape goes like that. Okay. Then I'm going to draw another one that comes down like that. And if you have to overlap lines, that's fine. And then another one like that.
It's like his hair.
Yeah, it's like his hair. And you could bring that down a little bit further because they're going to connect right here, those two lines. The second curve, which we created, I make a little shorter, so it looks like they're overlapping each other. Okay. And then I may make another little curve there. A lot of curves in Punk Taco. And then this is where I put a little C here and a little C there. And then I connect these lines. Okay. And then I like to give my Punk Taco a big smile. There you go. And I give him some dimples on either side. Yeah, you can make his mouth open if you like. And then another curve line underneath it that doesn't go as far. It just gives him kind of like a little lip. And then for the nose is just one line and two lines, almost like a V at an angle. There we go. And then the eyes are two ovals. And then in the eye, I draw a couple circles in each one. One smaller one and one big one. And then I color in the eye just to give it a little bit of glimmer in his eye. And then depending on the expression you want to put on his face, you can make eyebrows different ways. So again, just a couple of curves, usually with the second eye. I kind of curve it up to give him a little bit of a mischievous look. And then I put a line there. And duplicate that line. There you go. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. This makes him look like he's up to no good. And then I give him some freckles on either side, three freckles on either side. Now we're going to do his fillings.
So body?
We're going to do the body after. We're going to do the fillings on either side of his head. So first I start where his ears would be. I create two oval shapes. And those would be olives. And then I kind of give them a little bit of, color them in a little bit with some black there. And then an oval on this side. Or it's more of a curve, I guess. And on that side, and those are the onions that we put in them. And then I come down, I give him some squiggly lines for the onions, like the different layers of the onion. Kind of like that. And then above that, sometimes I'll put little pieces of like tomato up here. If you like to put tomatoes in your tacos. And then I'll give them some lettuce. And I put like the little crinkles in the lettuce. And then all the way at the bottom, we do the meat. And it's just a bunch of curved shapes kind of overlapping. So I'll do 1, 2, and then 3 usually. And the same on this side. And then I'll...
3?
Well, you could do more because you have more space down here, so you could give them more meat. Then I give it a little bit of shading here. And that's our punk taco head. And then right in the center, on either side of his nose, we'll put a couple lines like that, curved lines there. And that'll be his neck. Okay. And then underneath the neck, where it connects with the head, I'll give a little bit of shading, just to show that it's, because when the light would hit him, you give a little bit of shadow underneath. There we go. And then punk taco has shoulders, so we'll extend outwards. Okay. And then not a little bit in from the shoulders, we're going to have the body. And then we'll connect those two. And then on either side, we're going to come down at an angle like so. Well, you went a little bit ahead of me. So then we're going to give him like a t-shirt. Right. Now we'll just do some simple arms on punk taco. These are just straight lines here at a diagonal. On this side, punk taco has a bracelet with some spikes on it. I'll color that in a little black here. And then I'm going to give him a fist on this side. So we're just going to curve that thumb around like that. It almost looks like a 6 that's not closed all the way.
A 9.
Or a 9. And then we're going to give him 3 more fingers. 1, 2, 3. And then another curve like that. Alright. This side we're going to give him a peace sign. So we're going to do the same thing with that curved 6 or 9 shape. 2 fingers for the peace sign. And then the third one will curve around like that. And then the palm of his hand. Now the legs, kind of running out of room here. I'm going to put a line here, right in the center, not all the way, just partly. That way we know that he has a space down there. And then one line here, another leg there, that. Alright. And then some feet. Right. I like to give him some shoelaces, which are just some more curved shapes. Usually I'll double up the lines at the bottom to give the soles of his shoes some, or give his shoes some soles. And then the tip of the shoe. Just little details, and you could make up your own and pick away at it. Sometimes I give him some little lines for kneecaps so we know where his knees are. There we go.
And guitar.
And then of course the skull and the heart's on his chest. So the skull is easy. You kind of make a little, almost a whole circle right there, but not quite. And then the lines down. There you go. And then some eyes for the skull and a nose. And then in each corner at a diagonal are some little hearts.
We need evil people.
And there you go. Good job, McConaughey. Good job, Kayla.
Thanks.
That looks great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That looks good too, Kale.
Yeah, really good. Not bad for 5 years old. I think that looks great.
Guitar.
We're not going to do the guitar now, but we
How
are.
about like a string?
How about we color him now?
Okay.
Now it's time to color.
Now it's time to color. Yeah. You're going to use that yellow. I'm going to use this yellow. You want to use crayons or marker, McConaughey?
I wanted to use Michael.
Here's another yellow. I'll go get some more crayons. And I'll be right back.
The key is mostly yellow and pink. Now cut out the lines.
Alright,
So,
there we go.
yeah, people.
So this is our first time doing one of these, and it's a learning process. I know there's a lot of great artists out there that are doing some really awesome how-to draw videos.
I have Mo Willems and Chris Van Dusen.
Yeah, like Mo Willems, Chris Van Dusen. We really like watching those guys, so we figured we'd give it a shot ourselves.
How about we color it orange too? Cause
Yeah, we'll add orange. I always add a little bit of orange to my punk taco.
I use some green.
This crayon that I picked right here is not a very good crayon. We'll have to be a little bit more prepared next time.
It's kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies when you
Yeah,
scratch.
it's very waxy, but like chalky almost.
I think it's because we got it from one of those restaurants.
Yeah, I think this is a restaurant crayon. But you know, we work with what we have.
Do you color your mouth?
Well, my mouth doesn't. His mouth isn't open. Yeah, this yellow is rough. There's definitely a.
I need some
You can
red.
definitely tell the difference in quality of
I need
different
some red
crayons.
for his mouth.
Red? You could, but I wouldn't color his teeth red. Yeah,
Because we got those for free.
yeah, I wouldn't color his teeth red. You can if you want. His pants are red. That's what I color red. So I did the yellow. I am going to color the
We
little.
also need to find a yellow marker.
This is a violet red. Let's see. Wild strawberry will do, I suppose.
They're basically the same one.
Yeah. So I'm going to color.
Don't color the tomatoes yet.
Yeah, this probably wasn't the best red to use, but that's okay. Punk Taco can change his clothes and wear different colors. This is a much better crayon, a Crayola. So we really appreciate you guys watching, checking out this video. I like these twist crayons here.
Yeah, those ones are cool.
I'll have to find more of these. He's got a blue shirt. It's usually a little bit darker, but that's okay. Again, we just want you to have fun drawing Punk Taco.
Like this is blue.
Yep, that's a good one.
It's more purple.
That's okay.
So I use this blue.
Sure. I'm coloring these
Let's go with
pieces
mostly
of
white.
lettuce green.
Hey,
Yeah, you just color around the skull. The skull stays white, and then the hearts are red.
but you can do the skull white.
Red for the tomatoes. I color the meat brown here.
Pass it the neck.
Yeah, the neck's yellow, just like the rest of them.
Remember the Crayola factory?
Yeah. And then I put a little bit of pink in the onion just to give it a little bit of color. So I usually trace over the little lines in there. And then the olives. I know olives aren't normally purple in real life, but just to give it a little bit of extra color.
What would you even like? What color is an olive anyway?
They're black or green, but you don't put green olives in tacos usually. We put black olives in our tacos, right? But
Yeah.
if it was just black, it'd be kind of boring, so we give it a little bit of color. They would just look like, you know, ovals in his head. So the purple is kind of like the highlight. They really are black. And then give his shoes a little color because we don't want them to be just white. That would be boring as well. So there you go. And then what I like to do is I like to take a little bit of orange and give Punk Taco some kind of like texture, because the taco shell is is yellow, but it's also different shades of yellow. And I'll color in his freckles the orange. This is probably a little darker than I would a little more red than I would normally color it. Probably more like this. Do his eyebrows. Get his nose, a little bit of shadow underneath his mouth here.
I was gonna do some shadow behind.
Yeah. Let's see how I do it. Hey, good job. Nice job coloring. Lower part of his arms. We'll do some shading. Under his neck would be a lot of shadow. It's good to just blend colors and have
I could
fun.
just make a double Punk Taco face,
Sure.
and that could be a shadow.
I'll give him some more red in his pants.
Or is he?
I actually found the real red,
Oh, good, good.
not violet or wild strawberry.
This could be a space helmet. A shadow.
You're putting a space helmet on your Punk Taco? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. He has worn a space helmet in Volume 1 when he was fighting King Boogar, right?
Yeah.
So then, of course, you want to sign your artwork. There you go. I'll give this away free to the first person that buys a copy of Punk Taco after they watch this video, after we post it. It's not my greatest Punk Taco drawing, but I'm having fun hanging out with the boys here and doing a little drawing. I love his face.
Thanks.
These are great.
He's
I like the
little.
space helmet.
We are a family of art.
We're a family of artists. I'm gonna draw another picture with you guys.
Dad's gonna do something like a Punk Taco character. How do you do that?
Alright everybody, it looks like we're all done. Show off your drawing. Let's go back to this. I was just doodling while they finished up. And so here's mine. Here's Keola's. And McConaughey's.
Yeah.
So,
Be sure to sign your artwork.
sign your artwork, date it, and we hope if you drew along with us, post up, take a photo of your drawings. We love to see them. Post them up on Instagram or Facebook and tag us at Adam Wolenta or at The Real Punk Taco for Twitter. And follow us.
Punktaco.com.
Punktaco.com is the website. And we will do more drawings. If you enjoyed these, we're going to do some more. So thank you for checking us out.
Please
Yeah.
subscribe and press the like button.